Now think about the bigger picture here. For decades, the US Navy symbolized unmatched dominance in the Gulf, right? American destroyers were seen as nearly untouchable. Massive radar system, advanced missile defense, sophisticated electronic warfare, and nuclear-powered carrier group. But Iran has spent years developing a different type of warfare strategy. Cheap drones, fast swam boats, anti-ship missiles, coastal launch system, and underground missile facilities. Here, Iran knows that it cannot overpower America, of course. So instead, it tries to create fear and uncertainty. Here, Tehran wants the entire world to believe just one thing, that American naval supremacy can be challenged. Even rumors of damaged destroyers, it can impact global psychology. Oil market can react, shipping companies can panic, insurance costs will rise. In fact, investors become nervous. And this is exactly the kind of pressure Iran wants to create, because Tehran understands something very clearly here. If the world begins seeing Hormuz as unsafe, then global pressure on Washington increases automatically. Now tonight, the world is also witnessing Iran's military doctrine in action. Not traditional warfare, not giant tanker, but swarm warfare, asymmetric warfare. The kind of warfare that we talked about, designed specifically to trouble large superpowers. And according to Iranian sources and the US military acknowledgements, the IRGC launched one of its biggest coordinated naval assaults in recent history. Missiles reportedly fired from coastal position, hidden along mountainous terrain near the Gulf. Attack drones moved across the Gulf skies, and that too at low altitude. Fast attack boats approached American destroyers very aggressively at high speed. Electronic warfare system likely activated to create confusion and radar disruption. In fact, for a few tense moments, one of the world's busiest energy corridor, it appeared extremely dangerously close to a total military chaos. And this is exactly how Iran planned it. Now, Iran understands that it cannot match American air power through its air power. So instead, it focuses on disruption. Make Hormuz dangerous, make shipping nervous, and make military operations expensive, make the entire Gulf unstable. This strategy, it is deeply connected to geography. The Strait of Hormuz, it is narrow, it's crowded, it's heavily vulnerable. At some point, shipping lanes, they are only a few kilometers wide. Massive oil tankers, they move closely through very predictable routes here. Long warships operating here face unique risks because missiles, drones, and speedboats, they can approach quickly from multiple directions. And that is why even the world's strongest navy must operate very cautiously in these waters. Military experts say that Iran has spent years preparing specifically for this kind of conflict. Underground missile tunnel, hidden drone launch sites, coastal radar system, and mobile anti-ship launchers. So tonight's confrontation, it also reveals something else. The era of cheap drones and missile swarm, it is changing naval warfare globally. A billion-dollar destroyer, it can now be threatened by relatively inexpensive system. And you know what? Here, military analysts and the military planners around the globe are studying this very carefully. Specifically China, specifically Russia, specifically nations watching how modern conflicts are evolving now. Because what happens in Hormuz tonight, it could influence future wars every single where.